Greetings all. Today I wanted to share my story a little bit more in depth with our 60-day Lorcana journey. You guys checked out our video from last week. We came from Marvel Snap and Raw Deal for CCGs. So we're going to share some do's and don'ts. So number one, obviously, is do have fun. That was hard for me to let go of Marvel Snap. We still have an alliance for Shellonomics. I just wasn't having fun anymore. And when you're not having fun, there's no point in playing anymore, right? I mean, I've seen people, not in my weekly nights, but I've seen it in, some Facebook groups and a little bit on Reddit, but most of the Reddits I am a part of, they're usually positive. But just to see someone complain about a card or something, it's like, look, you're not forced to play this. This is supposed to be a fun hobby from start to finish. Of course, it's going to be tough when you lose. That's never any fun. But it should be part of the learning process to improve your game. So that's your first do, which is a no-brainer. I do hope this video finds you some value. If you make it till the end of this video, I'm going to share just two little kind of like bonus picks that no one really talks about to try and get yourself potentially free or no cost packs of cards that are legit and it's not scammy. But that'll be for the end of the video. So first things first, do keep tabs of your expenses. So again, we sold a lot of our Raw Deal collection, my brother and I, this year. So that's what I would recommend first. You got to get your resources, you got to get your bankroll going, most of us. You don't have to do everything I do. This video is just to share what I did and to put your own spin on it. I would never 100% implement me and what I do. I don't do that for anybody else either, but these points here I think are going to help some people out who are brand new to Lorcana or just maybe this wasn't brought to their attention. So I don't use Excel or Word to keep track. I just like doing it old school. I think of it like money. If I'm using a credit card, I don't visually see the money going away. If I give the restaurant $100, it just feels different. So I write down every dollar I spend in Lorcana in one of these here. Now this one, disclaimer, this is not a financial advisor. I am not a pro on that, but what I do with the money I get, whether it's from work paychecks or supplements or, just any kind of income I get, YouTube payouts, Twitch, selling on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, basically 10% of that goes to my play account. Now, since we've done a lot of Lorcana, I actually do 5% in Lorcana and 5% play. So let's say I get $1,000 from selling on eBay. We'll just say hypothetically. So $100 is going to go to my play account and $50 is going to go towards my Lorcana budget. So that's one thing I would do. I highly recommend everybody just to keep track. And also, even though this is more of a budget thing, what I used to do is, and I still, I don't write every game down anymore, but I write down notes of games I've played, just so I can remember what I did wrong and which cards I wanted to buy. So again, these notebooks, use them effectively. It'll actually save you money in the long run, because it did bring to my attention the don't, and it was just don't overexert yourself. So we sold a couple thousand in Raw Deal, but I spent way too much starting out. I bought 3 Troves. I bought 1 booster box. I bought at least 20 to 25 booster packs. I guess you can say the pack gods were with me, though, because if you do check out our YouTube channel, subscribe to it, you'll see we pulled a Hades Enchanted, a Max Goof Enchanted, and a Lady Enchanted. 2 from Fable. The Lady was from Jafar. Got just about all our money back. Now, I'm not the collector, I'm more the investor. Meaning I want to collect to invest and have the best deck possible to win. So I don't need the flashy foils. I don't need the flashy enchantments. If you do, there's nothing wrong with that. These cards have amazing artwork, but I'm looking to sell those cards to get to the next step. So the new season comes out, Whisper in the Wells, in 2 weeks. So for this season, we're keeping a little bit more detail. We don't have the Raw Deal funds anymore. Those are gone. So far, we've sold $10 on eBay. We can talk about that in a different video if you guys want more info. I sell my Lorcana cards. We have a bulk sale, and we sold an Elsa pin so far. So I've got about $60, give or take 60, 70 bucks after fees to start with Whispers in the Well. Do find other ways to get money for your Lorcana funds. Whether it's old CCGs you have, sell them, common sense. Most people do. You can sell it on eBay, sell it on Facebook Marketplace, trade it into card shops. That's what we did. A lot of our cards we just sold to a card shop. It was nice, safe, easy, and secure. I highly recommend doing that. Other ways to get funds besides selling what you have: recycle your old Lorcana. So this is a big don't. Don't buy everything. That was my big no-no. I'm going to show you guys a website I used, and a lot of cards are sitting. It's just, I guess you can call it a rookie mistake. I got caught up in the hype, right? Right now for Lorcana, there's 6 different colors. I got to get everything. But I've only been using 2 colors. I've been an Amethyst Steel player since the beginning. But I bought Daisy Ducks, which was about $32. I've bought Lady cards. I've bought Nala cards I used for a while, but I don't use them anymore. So just, that's probably one of my big don'ts, I would say, is don't buy everything. I'm going to show you guys a website right now that's going to help you out immensely if you don't know about it. Most of the pros do. I was unaware of these sites, so I hope these help you out. We're going to start with Dreamborn.ink. So here you can study what is taking place in the meta, which is called like the top tier decks which are winning. You can also build your own deck. So for example, we'll just show you a sneak peek of what I've been playing, Amethyst Steel. So this will show you prices of cards right over here. And this is up to date because this is a card when I first started that was selling for 50 or 60 bucks. It's already gone down $20. It's getting ready for the new set. So that's why you don't want to buy everything at once. Granted, some cards are going to go up. It happens, like this card right here. This is one that people were telling me that was not, whatchamacallit, it was only, I think, maybe $10 a while back. And now she is, well, she's gone down. She was 35. She's already dropped a little bit. So this is why I iterate. You don't have to buy everything at once. Focus on 2 colors that you like. That is a big do. So you can keep here, like right now, we're already at $145. So you have to figure, what are you investing in? Because right here, I'm going to tell you, let's look it up on Amazon. Whispers in the Well. Booster box, right? Your booster box is going to run, I'm guessing, $120 to $140. Right now, $143 on here. You could probably find them cheaper elsewhere, but would you rather have $143 in a booster box going blind, or would you rather have a $140 deck? Knowing what I know now, I'd rather invest in single cards and get that deck. However, I understand the fun of the booster packs and the boxes. I'm probably going to get a box myself, but I have my funds for it. And there's a lot of, and of course, there's no better thrill than pulling that enchanted card, right? Getting that legendary. Booster packs are $7 per pack now, even close to $8 after taxes, though. How many cards from that booster pack are you going to use? So what I would do, I'd recommend, I guess you can call it recycling. You know, putting in your loose change for dollars instead of getting your quarters for dollars. So I recommend going here. This is TCGplayer.com. This is a site that people recommended me to go to when I was brand new. So you could have Dreamborn.ink on the one side, checking out your deck. And then you can head over here and you can buy a whole bunch of cards on the cheap. I like this site better than eBay. I'll be honest. You can look here to the right where how many certain people have. So right now we're in a certain store. Let's go ahead and show you the full store here, right? There are some pros and cons with this site as well. Just don't get too happy with it. That's another reason why I'm making this video, is I hope that this helps somebody to not pull the trigger as much as I did for Fabled. There's no buyer's remorse. Again, I got lucky with 3 enchanteds and sold a couple other cards. And I'll probably make another video come January in regards to how the budget worked out for the second time around. So on the right, you can see how much each buyer has of a certain card. For Lorcana, you can have up to 4 cards. And what's nice is you can get free shipping on orders of 5. So I try to look for somebody who has 4. That's within reason. So let's go ahead and go over here. We're going to just add 4. And then what's great is you can check out their shop. You can see what other Lorcana products they have. You're hoping that they have more cards that you need off your list. Like if you were looking for a Hades Legendary. Let's see if they have 4 or something else. Unfortunately, they have a lot of 1 listings only, so you're probably not going to be able to get that much from here. But for me, if you have the time and energy, you can go right ahead and just start saving money with the shipping. You can clearly see it here. You know, you spend $5 from a guy, you get the free shipping. And on eBay, when you're looking on eBay, there are free shipping sites, but nothing so far as compared here. I have bought at least, I want to say at least 60 transactions so far in here, and they have all been very smooth. I have not had any damage cards. There was one transaction where I bought 3 Brunos and I only got 2. I wrote the seller, he refunded me right away. I actually sell on TCGplayer now. I don't have a lot, but if I have a card I know I'm not going to use, or my 5th card, I put it up here. For collectors, this is going to be a little different, but for non-collectors like me, I recommend only going for 2 colors to start. Now you may change. That's totally fine. You know, hey, I back in the heyday, I was more of a sausage guy with pizza. Now I like pepperoni. You're going to change colors. That's fine. But I just recommend starting with 2, because this is what happened with me. In our budget, like we said before, we had the money. We had over $1,000 to spend because we sold a lot of our wrestling cards. But let me leave this shop here. This is what I was talking about earlier. So Daisy Duck, great card right here, and I bought 4 of them because I'm like, ooh, I want to play this deck. Well, the problem is I've been playing Amethyst Steel and I haven't played anything else. So did I do something wrong here? No, because you know I bought the cards, but yes, I have 2 because they're just sitting there. So I've spent $32 here when I could have bought more cards for the specific deck I'm using. So that's just one point I wanted to make this video about, is just to share the value from my own experience, where I don't have buyer's remorse, but just there's no need to get into that gotta have it all, you know, like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. So feel free to share your stories down below and any other advice you guys recommend for us Lorcana players. You guys can check me out on Instagram as well. I'm at Shellonomics. We do have a Discord. If you guys ever want to chat Lorcana there, I'd love to talk over there, make some more friends. We're more of a Ninja Turtle guy, but we are getting into Lorcana. So let me share a couple other things with you guys here. This is another website you can use to try and find Lorcana. This is more for the collector's route. This is shopgoodwill.com. Now, as you see here, I use this for my Ninja Turtles. I used to use this a lot for my toy collecting. It's not as good as what it used to be, but a lot of people do not know about this site, so I wanted to just include that here. So you'll see some Lorcana. Like this right here. They just got stuff all over the place. It's just a hot mess. Royal Guard. Sometimes you might get lucky and find an enchanted in there, though. Or some legendaries. I did see it, like there's the foils. Let me go ahead and show you guys another one. They don't have as many as eBay, but still find stuff here sometimes. So I actually found a Clarabelle. I didn't buy the lot because it was too expensive, but because these guys are not really pro sellers, they don't really know what cards are good. They just take pictures of foils and whatnot. You can find some goodies there. Like right here. Here we go. Those who are looking to collect like the Enchanted and alternate artworks, this has 4 days left. I'll put this video up tomorrow on Monday, November 3rd. I'm not sure how much this will go for, but I'm pretty sure it goes for maybe like $80 elsewhere. So another website you guys can use for when you're on a budget. Okay, and you can also try to buy some cards and flip. We'll talk about that in another video as well. So those are my main points I wanted to talk about. I strongly recommend just using 2 colors. So if you guys did make it all the way to the end of this video, I greatly appreciate that. Now I'm going to share 2 other bonus tips here for the do's and don'ts. that most people might not use. So for GameStop, I just have to make a quick disclaimer here. I do not make any money on the websites I am about to show. I don't get any affiliate money from GameStop or this other site I'm going to show you. So if you go here, let's go ahead and look at the membership for GameStop. Because this is just a simple math for everybody. And I've been using this membership for years before Lorcana. So as long as you're smart with your money, this is going to cost you, let's see here. I believe it's, yeah, $25. I believe it's $25 to be a pro as of this recording. If you don't get the magazine. So what happens here is they're going to give you a $5 reward every month. So simple math right there, that's $60. So if the membership costs $25, you're plus $35. You're ahead of the game. Let's examine how much Lorcana packs go for right now. I believe Fables are $7. Yep, $7. $6.50 if you're a pro. So what you can do is use that $5, and it's only costing you $1 or $2 for one pack that month. If you need the packs, I use it for the packs. Now the way you can get free packs to a degree, if you have time, is there is a website that my mother actually told me about, and it's called Fetch. So what Fetch is it's an app that you just scan your receipts. That's all you do. You'll take your phone, take a picture of the receipt, load it up, and you get points. When you get X amount of points, you can trade in your points for Amazon gift cards, GameStop gift cards, all that good stuff. So anytime I get X, I cash it in for GameStop gift cards. So I'm getting almost free booster packs because, again, I get like $5 rewards. So my packs only cost me about $2. So I hope this video helped bring you guys some value today. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. And also, we're all in this together. So do share any other advice you recommend for myself and any other Lorcana players coming in. I want everybody to have fun with this game, and I just don't want anybody getting burnt out. I come from a toy community years ago, and it always would bring me great disheart when I would see people so happy with their collection, and then they'd have to sell it due to either a financial situation or just something came up. So I hope these little tips help you guys along the way with your budget, with the do's and don'ts, and we hope to see you in the next video. Until then, best of luck in your next Lorcana games. Thanks for stopping by.